Hi everyone, this is Cheryl Mascarenas and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, please go ahead, subscribe, like and share, and if you've been coming to my channel, I welcome you back again. Today we are going to do a few spine movements. We know that we sit for really long hours, whether it's work or whether we are caught up in boardroom meetings or maybe just sitting in front of the TV, but we probably sit for very long hours and that causes a lot of stress in the back. So we know we have stiff backs and a lot of things are not accessible to us because of that stiffness. So if you've been sitting for really long hours, you might quickly want to come out of that and get into this really quick movement where you can move the spine and allow it to freely move in all directions, and see how that helps you when you go back to doing your work. So stay with this, and at the end of the session I'm sure that you will feel rejuvenated, full of energy, and you will feel like coming back to the session many times. When you're ready, all you need is your mat. If you want, you can grab onto a block. If a block is not available to you, you can grab onto a few cushions. That's just to help you ease out any pain if you have. Otherwise, we're not going into very advanced movements. Yeah? See you on your mat. Let's go ahead and take any meditative posture. You can sit in easy pose, Sukhasana, or you can go into advanced postures, Padmasana, Ardha Padmasana, or even take a Vajrasana. Just gently close your eyes and take a moment to draw your attention to your breath. Maybe you came out of a lot of work, so your mind is full of ideas and work things to do, meetings, schedules, deadlines, whatever it is. For the next few moments, next few minutes, just let go of all of this that is overpowering your mind. Come and connect to your breath. Take those few gentle breaths, and as you take them, relax every muscle in your body. Revisit the muscles in your face, especially your eyes and jaws. Drop your shoulders down. And take a moment to listen to all the sounds that you can hear in and around you. Maybe the ticking of the clock, the birds chirping, maybe traffic, music playing somewhere. Just heightening the sense of hearing. And then come back to your breath. Let go of all those sounds that you heard. Take your hand to heart center. One deep breath in. You can continue sitting in whatever posture you are. I'd like to sit in Vajrasana, might give a little more benefit. So if it hurts your ankle, you can roll your mat or get a towel or napkin, roll it, keep it under your ankle, or even a cushion under your ankle so it can relieve some of the pain that you have in your ankle. Alright? And when you're ready, take your hands back We're concentrating on our spine. Interlock your fingers and gently lift the chest up and drop the head back. With each inhale, keep lifting the chest up, and exhale, keep moving back. Stay there, breathe normally. I'm going to just turn my side. Coming into that cow spine. Lifting the throat up, chest up. And gently release. We're going to do the same movement, but we'll involve our hands for this. So we're going to take our hands up, keep the palms facing forward, so you have your palms facing forward. Lift the shoulders up. Keep the hands close to the ears, but don't crowd them. Just relax the shoulders, keep them lifted up. Do the same movement. Inhale, lift the chest up, cow spine. And exhale, round the back. Do this few times, maybe 10, going 1, and release. Inhale, head up, chest up, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. A few more rounds. Exhale. Lift the heart up, lift the chest up, feel the back, feel the energy flowing. Exhale, 2 more. And release. If at any point in time you feel it's too much for your ankle, you can get out of it, or to counteract, we are going to slowly lift our knees off the floor. If it's available to you and you can keep your core engaged, draw the lower belly in, navel to spine, spine to navel. You can probably get your hands and keep them on your knees. If it's not available, please keep your hands down and maybe just gently rock and roll. And release. We're going to move ahead to take a side twist. So if it's too much to be in Vajrasana, maybe you can come down in an easy sitting pose, Sukhasana. If you can even sit on a block if it feels more easy and you want the knees to come a little lower. Right, we're going to take lateral twists or lateral bends. Keep your right hand away from you. Lift the left hand and gently move to the side. Come back, left hand down, lift the chest up, hands up. If it's available, you can go ahead, drop the forearms on the ground, or else just stay with your palm. We're going to go a few rounds this way. Each time looking up towards the ceiling. As you inhale, bend. As you exhale, come back. 4. Few more. Draw your attention to your back. See how the spine's moving. Few more here. Release all that tension. Keep the lower belly drawn in. Last one, and so we're going to stay for a few breaths here. Keep lifting the chest up towards the ceiling. Release. We're going to stay on the other side. And release. Let go. Interlock your hands and push your spine back. Round the back. Feel like someone's really punching you in your chest, in your belly. You can also find the scapula, the shoulder blades expanding, allowing, creating space in the back. And very nice release from here. Let's get on our fours. Manjari-asana. So we want our joints to stack over each other. We have our wrist, elbow and shoulder in one line. And we try to get the knees and hips in one line. So if you gently look back, you will understand if you are in one line or not. Now, we'll come to a neutral back. We're not arching the back right now, so neutral back. You're drawing the quads up, lower belly sucked in towards the navel. Send the navel to spine, push the spine back to the navel. Push away with your hands. And we're going to go for cat-cows. Inhale, come into a cow spine. So you're bringing, when you're doing this, try to bring the knees and wrist in one direction. So you're pushing the knees towards the wrist and you're pushing the wrist towards the knees. So feel that and then open the shoulders so that the collarbone like really wants to come out and away from your body. And you can lift your head up, and as you exhale, round the back and drop the chin towards the chest. You're looking towards the navel. Press the tops of your feet into the ground. Press the knees into the ground. Alright, let's do a few of this. Inhale, draw the knees and wrists, open the shoulder and the collarbones. As you exhale, round the back, chin to chest, look towards the navel. Draw the belly in. Don't release the belly. And exhale. We're going to go a few more. As you inhale, think of the ribs coming in, though you're opening up the chest. Try to keep your muscles in active mode. Few more. All that stress of sitting and worrying, just let it melt as you're opening your heart. If you want, keep your eyes closed. Let's go 2 more. And 1. Release. Come back to neutral and just sway side to side if you need to. Just take the weight off the shoulders, off the wrists. If you want to stay where you are, just walk your hands slightly forward. And now this distance is totally dependent on you. You're going to figure it out as you start to bring your chest down. So I want to slide my hands a little further. I still want to keep my hips and knees in one line. I don't want to come forward or I don't want to go back. And if this is not accessible to you, you can come only halfway, then that's fine. If you feel you need some support, you can keep blocks or cushions under you so that the chest is resting on them. Maybe in a while you'll feel a little more open. Draw the belly in, everything towards the center. Ribs in, belly in, navel to spine. Keep the feet engaged, even your toes. Stay here for a while, allow the back to relax. You're moving the back in several axis. Give me 5 more breaths here. Don't worry about your work. Don't bring any tension to your mind right now. Just breathe. And slowly come out of it. And release. We're going to take Balasana. Try to sit back on your heels and Drop your chest down. So when you keep your legs wide, maybe you can go all the way to the floor or just work with whatever feels comfortable. Try not to lift the hip off the heel. Try to keep the hip on the heel. Side out. Center. We're going to do 1 or 2 more movements. Come back to your fours. And this time we're going to take our left leg outside. So you can decide to keep your feet flat on the ground, or you can go with your heels. So I have my hands and feet. You can keep the legs flat, or you can keep them heels, toes looking up, whatever feels comfortable. I like to keep my legs flat. And we're just going to take these round hip circles. Go as deep as you want. You want to bend your elbows, go ahead, do that. A few more times. I'm going to show it from the side. Keep going. To the center. We can change sides. So if it was your right, get your left out, and we take a few circles here. Bend the knees, bend your elbows if you need to. Just move. Allow for movement and oxygen and prana. All of the good things flowing into the hips, into the back. And release. Alright, we're going to come to standing. Just do 1 movement with standing. Still opening the back, but from the front of our body. So you can keep some distance in your leg. Generally when we keep our feet together, sometimes we lose our balance, so you can keep breathing distance. We're going to inhale, interlock your hands and lift them up. Shoulders coming up. Keep the core engaged. So again, remember everything in. Core, the lower belly sucked in, navel to spine. Move the pubic bones towards each other, hip bones coming in, ribs coming in. But you are standing tall. We're going to take a side bend and back to the center. Go to the other side, back to the center. Can we do this a few times? Going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, last 2, and 10. Come back to the center. Take your hands behind. Lift the chest up. Come back. Gently. Chest up. Back. One more time. Back and gently fold. Just counteract to all that you did. You can bend your knees as much as you want. Don't worry, you can move one knee at a time. And if you find your stability, your balance, maybe you can bring your feet together. Maybe you can go as low as shift the weight to your toes as you're doing that. And gently release. Come to sitting. Thank you so much for joining in for this really short movement for your back and spine, and also the chest, opening up the front of the body. I hope you feel energized, and now you can go back to your work and be more productive. Whenever you feel too tired, come back, do this quick movement and go back. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone you know really needs to take a break off from their table. Until I see you guys next time,